I'm not sure I even have to tell you what Half-Life is. A revolutionary shooter of 1998 and one of the best shooters period, yada yada yada. However, I get the feeling that a modern perspective on this is necessary, as especially newer players seem to have never played this game. So let's get through the basics quickly. You are Gordon Freeman, and you go to work. You're already late, so walk around, talk to your friends and colleagues, and one of the most iconic suits in gaming history. Go into the test chamber, witness everything going to shit, and now survive. You have to make your way through the facility, but when even the military comes in to kill you, it's pretty clear that your chances of survival are extremely slim no matter where you are. I mean, hell, you're in the middle of a desert, so your chances of survival on the surface are next to non-existent. So the plot changes from survive to fixing the problem at hand before it gets even worse. And you see things getting worse as you move forward to the point of you thinking, yep, we're pretty fucked. So the premise is somewhat simple, but this is, up to this day, one of the games to go to if you want to have a perfect example of a story told in gameplay. And you are pretty much always in control, and that factor just adds to the tense atmosphere and really pulls you into the game. I didn't even touch on the philosophical topics, the already intriguing lore, or how well it builds itself up as a franchise. So yeah, even today the story is still pretty good when it comes to integrating the player into a new world. The gameplay further adds to that, starting out as a catastrophe but still maybe manageable setting into oh my god, we're all going to die! And it ends with a big bang. A huge plot twist with one of the most iconic and mysterious characters ever created, giving you a nice speech that will stick in your mind. Okay, if you didn't notice already, I really like Half-Life. But what about the gameplay? Actually, we can explain that in just a few minutes. It's a first-person shooter with very good controls, mostly good level design, a lot of platforming that usually works fine, and some puzzles too. When I say mostly good level design and usually works fine, then I mean that. Because while this game is still damn good and even great with the Black Mesa modification, there are issues. I can't stress enough that these issues are not, and I repeat, not game-breaking, but simply frustrating because they lead to your death without it being your fault. It's an absolute must that you quick save a lot, because you will get stuck and stuck and stuck and stuck again and again and again on quite a few occasions. So you will be forced to reload quite often. One of the weapons you get, the mines, only work when they fucking want to, and for the life of... why am I not hitting it? And the last issue I had on a technical level were homing shots that didn't want to aim. Now, I said technical level. Time to head into the level design. Like I said, it's good, but there are a few too many moments where the game is very unclear on where you have to go next or what to do next, resulting in the old school running around until you are lucky fashion of game design. Whoa, déjà vu. Also, the game is a bit monotone in the graphical design, even if it tries to mix it up with unique events, etc. But I can take hours of grey corridors only for so long, even with a good soundtrack. Speaking of hours, the game length heavily depends on your knowledge of the level design and the difficulty you've chosen. Expect a length ranging from 5 to 12 hours, which is good for a shooter. However, I would recommend playing on the easiest difficulty, only because it makes the game more enjoyable to play. So, should you even play this game? Yes, but do yourself a favor and play the Black Mesa modification. It'll be worth it. What? What? What is happening?